Good morning, students, and welcome once again to ELE 4223 Data Communications and Networks. All right, so today's lab is laboratory number 5. And the title of this experiment is the email server. Right, so the main objective of this laboratory is to how to configure email server along with the switches in Cisco Packet Tracer. All right, to give you the Turing background, email server are mail server to let you able to send emails to people whose email address domains match your own email domains. Okay, now you could send messages from one, for example, this example.com account to another example.com account, or let's say a Gmail account to another Gmail account, or Yahoo Mail account to another Yahoo Mail account, right? So mail servers can be broken into two main categories, no? The of course, no, the outgoing mail servers and also the incoming mail servers. Okay, outgoing mail servers are known as the SMTP, or server incoming mail servers are known as POP3 or POP3, used for storing, sending and receiving messages on PC's local hard drives. Okay, so use the Cisco Packet Tracer to configure the mail server by the following procedure. All right. So first procedure is to open your laboratory number 4. Actually, this is the continuation of your laboratory number 4. Okay. But first and foremost, open your Packet Tracer application. All right. So now I already opened my Packet Tracer. Okay. And I also opened the laboratory number 4, with the DHCP server, okay, with the DNS server and with the HTTP server connected to a switch and with the four personal computers. All right. So what we have to do now is to add another server. We will call it email server. All right. So go here, okay, and look for server PT. This one. All right. Then connect it with this automatically choose connection type. All right. Okay, so that it will automatically uh, connected with the appropriate connection wire. Okay, right. So let us wait for this yellow orange circle to 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 change into a green color one. All right. But while waiting for that, let us configure the server. So click server. All right. Okay. Then go to desktop and IP configuration. All right. Then click the DHCP. Okay. To request for a IP address, a subnet mask, and to connect to the default gateway. Our default gateway in laboratory number 4 is 0.0.0.0, and our DNS server is 1.0.0.2. Okay. All right. So once you click the DHCP, it will automatically give you, assign you a IP address. For us, the IP address is 1.0.0.8. Okay. Once you are there, now go to the services. Okay, and then click email. All right. Now this time we need to add a domain, domain name that we are going to use, of course, not to be used, in our email addresses. Okay. Now, in this example, we will choose example.com. All right. So this is our domain name. Okay, and click set. Right, and add users, add users that can be used, or register users, so that he has an email, email address, to be to be to be his own email address, to be owned by his own email address. Okay, so now for a short or easy to memorize, so use user, okay, user one, so I'll make the user name user one and password 123. Okay, just to make it easier. Okay, so click plus to add. All right, so I will add another one, user 2. All right, password, let's say 234, then add. Okay, and I will add another one, no? User 3. Then the password will be 345. Okay, and add. All right. So once you've done, no, all this configuration, all right, then close the server. All right. Okay, so now choose any PC, no, you want to configure, no, configure your email addresses. No, let's say I am using PC1. No, I'm using PC1. All right. Okay, so I want to configure my PC1, no, with my username. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna click this one. All right, and go to desktop and click email. Okay. Now here it will ask you for your information, no, your name, email address, the incoming mail server, outgoing mail server, of course, the username and your password. Okay, so I'm gonna name this user one, no? User one. Okay, and the email address is user one. Of course, no. The domain is example.com. Okay, and incoming mail server will be 1.0.0.8. No, this is the IP address of our email server, right? Okay, and then as well as here, not outgoing, no, it could be the same. Okay, then type user one and your password, no? 123. Okay, that's my password, no, for user one. Click save. All right. So I've done the configuration of the PC1. So I will also configure PC2, no, which will be used by by my colleague, no, or my friend, no. Okay. So let's configure the email address. Okay, in this PC2. Let's say I'm going to name this user uh, 2. Then the email address, of course, user2 at example.com, no, for our common domain name. Okay, incoming mail server 1.0.0.8. Okay, 1.0.0.8. Okay, user 2 and the password is 234. Right, and save. All right. Okay. So now I want also to configure for PC3, no, because I configure, I add 3 users, right? In configuring the server, no, the email server. Okay. So go to desktop again, email, all right, username name, okay, user 3, right? Email address, user 3, okay, at example.com. Then 1.0.0.8, 1.0.0.8, then username 3, then the password 345. Okay, and click save. All right. So go to PC1 and try to compose. No, we're going to test now. No, the email the email. No, if the email is working or not. No, by the use of the email server. Okay. So click compose. All right. Then I want to send email to user 2. No, so user 2 at example.com. Okay, subject testing. Testing. Dear user 2, this is a test. Okay. Thank you, user 1. Okay, then send it. No, all right. Then go to user 2 and click receive. All right. Once you click the receive, oh, see, you are now getting the email coming from user 1. No, okay, this is from user 1, and the subject is testing and receive this time, no, February 18, no, with 11, no, a.m. So click this one. All right. Once you double click or just click it, then you'll see the email body, no, or the whole email, uh, 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 the whole email, the address of the email coming from, and your to whom it will be, it will send, the subject and the body of the email. All right, or the content. Okay, then click X. Okay, now I want to compose an email, from PC2, and I want to send it to PC3, okay, or user 3. So compose, right, user 3 at example.com, right? So I want to give the subject is let's say datacom, no? email. All right. So dear user 3, please find below details. Datacom email. Regards, no, user 2, no? Okay, I want, yeah, user 3, no? So regards, this is user 2. All right, so send email to user 3. All right, so go to PC user 3 and click receive. All right, so now you have the email, no, coming from user 2. Click it or double click it. Okay, so it's coming from user 2. All right, and then to user 3. Okay, and there user 3, and this is the body. Okay, all right, so that's how you go. You're configuring uh, uh, the email server in a network. Okay, so I hope that you learned something, and please do this laboratory. Okay, do this laboratory and try to uh, try to configure the email address, no, as much as possible, no. Now if you have hard time, no, to do the for example, no, in laboratory number 4, no, if you didn't do it properly, if you have some errors or connection failed, then you need to do again the laboratory number 4, no. Okay, so to do that, watch my video, I mean watch the laboratory number 4 video, no, that is the previous lab. uh, then follow it, connect the servers, configure it with the PCs and the switches. Then once you configure it, then you add a email server. Now, by the way, you can also rename here. No, for example, no, server 3. This is for email server. No, like that. No, also here you can rename also DHCP like that. And this is no, the previous is this DNS. No, from laboratory number 4, and this is HTTP. No, this is only a label, no, so that you will know that this server is a DHCP server, and this is a DNS, and this is HTTP, and this is also the for the email. All right, so and that's it, no. So thank you for watching, and good luck to your laboratory. Thanks.